Hello and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Fire Emblem Three Houses. We are on a castle explore. We also, is it the fish day? Yeah, it is the fish day, so we need to do that mission as well. Let us dive straight in and explore the living shit out of this castle. We are going to have we're going to have to do a little bit of fishing, so that's something to not look forward to. We kind of want to... Oh.
I am steeling myself to see my father again. I can't stand that old man. Yes, I do. Above all, I hate the crazed nonsense that comes out of his mouth.
Advanced Lance, I just don't...
It seems Aryan Row. It looks like Count Rowe didn't resist repaying all that the royal...
How shameful, yeah. I think we'll probably just focus on supports, honestly. Right, okay. Do that last. Okay. The problem that we have here as well... Sorry, well, I don't know if I managed to articulate this before, because I was thinking about three different things at once. We will hope to find some food around the castle, because we're going to be a bit short, and in fact we might... I really would rather not garden without like doing the cultivate things for a good effect, but finances being what they are, we may have to sit that one out. That would be a shame.
Parallel the Valley of Torment? It sounds... Hey, here's...
Yeah, okay. Very good. That is Petra. Looking fantastic.
Since the past, I have learned much of the language of Fodlan. But speaking the Fodlan language, I can understand, read, and write with nearly perfection now. But I have gratitude for you, Professor.
Yeah, I hope you will as well. Right, okay. See, the question that's on my mind is, do we cultivate it? Do we go and sell some stuff now? Right. Because otherwise I'm going to forget. Like, I'm just clear as day going to forget.
By the way...
Right, I'm going to skip past all this, just going straight to the market to try and drum up some
Welcome.
money. Oh, I hate this place like that. There's no way to sort it, is there? Right, okay. I don't think we're ever going to use Armor Sled.
This one?
Yeah.
Thank you.
Logically, if we're not going to use Armor Slayer, it's very unlikely we're going to use Horse Slayer either.
Thank you.
And much like this, hammer
Thank
can
you.
go. Steel shield can go.
Thank you.
Right, we've now got enough money to Alright.
Okay.
Right.
Hi there.
Ugh, so hungry. I used to eat until I was full. Aren't reinforcements supposed to be joined? I still want my little sis to live in...
Okay.
Maybe.
Is that an important message? Nope, it's tender. Would you like to do some gardening? Yes. Right, firstly, okay, that's not great, but whatever. Next, I want to plant some eastern fodlin seeds, yes. And then I want to mix that up with some pale blue flowers and some green flowers. Yep, I would like to do that, and then I would like to cultivate it to the max. And then, is that one in?
Never do get used to the sight of blood. I suppose I've told you that. I hope this war ends soon. Though the thought of working hard...
So it does seem like a pain, yes. Okay. Right, okay, cool.
No.
Let's see. Gotta clean out the storerooms, tend the flowers, do the washing. Well, it's much like you.
Yeah, I've got other stuff to be doing. Right, okay. Yeah. So we will see about the auxiliary battles. It looks like we've got a couple of paralogues to do. I guess we'll just have to kind of weigh up that, whether we choose to do that. There was, by the way, at the end of the last episode, I don't know if you picked up on this, the game gave us a choice as to what course of action to take. Now, I don't know, a lot of the time these choices in Fire Emblem, well, I suppose Fire Emblem's better for it than most. A lot of them are quite sort of artificial. You know, like we've chosen to not march on the Empire. Maybe we could have marched on the Empire. Maybe Reason's plot would have come in and said, no, you cannot march on the Empire. So, not sure. But it's possible that that does result in a change.
By the way, the kingdom, if we tried to take on the Empire like this, with House Fraldarius on the other hand,
or anything else, Ash, don't restrict yourself just to the complicated stuff. You're bad with the simple things as well. Right, okay, freshwater snail, yeah. So we need, I think there is still a quest there, isn't there? I'm just imagine this. Fishing for the big one. A mystery fish appears. Well. Okay. Right, last time I botched this up, so... Oh shit, didn't mean to press that button. No. No. Guess it's this one, but... Bollocks. This one?
You've done me a great service.
No probs. Okay. Right, okay. Anything over here before? Oh, we didn't check this bit, did we? Okay, and... Right. Annette.
If we can take back the kingdom, most importantly of all, even His Highness understands that. Do you think he just doesn't care about anything other than fight? He wasn't always like...
Yes. Yeah, no, he wasn't always like this. He was always a bit of a whammer, but he's escalated his whammery.
greetings, Professor. Everyone said, well, you can leave.
Alright, cool. Nothing doing that. Okay.
There's unrest every... I hope things go back... Hey, how about a
favor.
Find the secret thingy that Anna is looking for. Okay. Right, those are
Hello there.
cups of tea. That's not really what we're after.
Professor?
Professor.
Hey!
Hey! How are you? How's you?
There are enemy spies around. Remain vigilant.
Hate this line.
Capture anyone who seems suspicious. I'm glad you understand. I'm counting on you.
Right, okay. We can ignore that.
Okay.
Soldier?
It seems some of our friends believe, but I think it's best with the added headcount from the rear.
Yeah. That is very fair.
The kingdom doesn't seem to have clear goals. The situation right now is difficult. You're in charge.
Yeah, fair enough.
This is all a bit troubling. Can we really plan to fight when we're this unsure of ourselves? Well, Professor...
I don't know. The search for... I suppose Dimitri might still pose a... I get the feeling...
Yeah. You're right. Okay. At least we'll never be short on those things. Right, okay, let's go. We'll sweep through this courtyard this way. Quick scan. Hilda.
I heard we're headed to the Valley of Torment. I'm not exactly thrilled. That place is supposed to be really, really hot. Just the thought of it makes me uncomfortable. Oh, that's not a bad idea. Who names a place Valley?
Yeah, it's the same map as the one we did earlier, like the fire one.
You're not a teacher anymore, and we're... Is there something you'd rather be called? Oh? Alright then, I'll call you... Nope, sorry, can't do it. Too weird.
It's fine. Right. Hello, students. I guess we all use the war room now, so that's that done. Dealt with. No one in Black Eagles. We'll go back through here, and what do you got for me? No one. Nothing here. Nothing in Tea Party Town. Well, apart from this herring bait.
Let me see.
Right.
Anyway. Yeah. Okay. Nothing there. There's normally Verdi.
Someday we will take the Imperial capital. It is odd to think that I will be invading the very city that I once called home. Ah, that is still a ways off. I will prepare for our...
Hello.
Hi. Hi.
Professor!
Right, let's quickly nip down to the stables. I thought I saw a flash of blue, but I was obviously mistaken. Oh, hello.
Can you help me?
Sure.
AOL, the Valley of Torment. Oh man, that place is crazy hot. No, I guess that...
Yeah. The, at the time, I had a tragic moment when I did that on the,
What?
what's it called? What's it bloody called? The Black Eagles route. That was it was this mission that because you do it on multiple playthroughs. Like, there are different missions, but this one happens to be, the map is shared at least. The reasons for going there are different. And yeah, I had a tragic incident, which I will not regale here for sake of spoilers. But those who have played the Black Eagles route may know what I'm talking about. And yes, and it was so tragic it stopped me playing. Imagine now, if that same thing happened, I'd be doing a little fucking
To the north
dance.
of Garreg Mach lie the territories of the even though they're territories, since they only display in...
Fascinating.
Pardon me.
Well, what have you farted?
Meeting reinforcements in the Valley of Torment seems an astute in that land of oppression. It also means we will need to contend with...
Yeah, so, basically...
He's past 5, but I wonder what he would say if he... I have a request.
Yeah, fine. Okay, I'll do that. Hello.
A moment.
I forgot what I was going to say now. Don't know. It's gone.
You know...
Maybe.
Maybe.
Strategically speaking, though, I think it's more likely that Lady Rhea is in the... What do you think we should do?
Tactical masterclasses. Okay. That is something that's useful for someone. Again, the quest's not, like, rippling with depth. Right. I'll sniff around Rhea's bedroom. Let's go outside. Classic George Michael song. Quick glance down there, nothing there. And now we're almost done with the castle running around stuff. Manuel.
Gilbert was a knight to the... What was a man like? Who knows?
Gilbert, one of many people who's a complete tosser in this game, so I don't care. Like, I do get that some people like Ash. People who...
Well...
I'm going to be a bit dismissive. People who play...
We weren't related by blood, but Randolph was still my uncle. Seeing him end up that way was... Never mind. It's fine. I don't need your... But Dimitri's... I'm sure he never trusted me.
Yeah, agreed. Yeah, I can see why people who play on normal or hard have a real soft spot for Ash. You know, because he is... In a sea of arseholes, he's one of the few people who is a nice guy. A bit wet as he is, you know, I can relate to that. But unfortunately, once you get to maddening, he's just a liability. And that, you know... Like... okay.
Valley of Torment. Valley of Torment. I once read a book full... I feel there's...
Something dreadful you're forgetting. Okay. Well, we're in good company, don't worry.
I can't believe the Valley of Torment. It's exciting. I wonder what the landscape is like. It probably is dangerous. Well...
Let's go.
ALL, the Valley of Torment, the Kingdom's Frald. Incidentally, the Galatea.
Right, okay. Sorry, I might have acted like I wasn't entirely interested.
I concur.
And indeed I wasn't. Where then is Flame? If... Oh, I guess she's on the bridge.
It has been half of the king despite such tumult. We look upon the same sky, unchanged indeed. I gazed up at the same sky. Wait, but how would you know, Professor?
Tin, tin, tin. Sorry, I might have ruined some exposition there. I just couldn't be bothered.
The monastery repairs when we first return. But if we can get
the... Yeah. People say muscle are huge on sort of side, so it would be very, very muscle really huge, yeah. Yeah, okay. It's not particularly taxing. It's the choir festival. So, Dorothea and Mercedes normally what we go for here, but there was somebody else who we were sort of contemplating it for some healing. Was it Annette? Let's try that.
I'll keep my voice. Singing is so much fun.
Okay, cool. So who have we got here? Dimitri?
No. Go away.
Fair enough.
It is imperative that we regroup with. If we do, our ability. This seems to me, but I feel what His Highness feels. His hate.
God, you're fucking waste of space. Right.
Need something?
Yes. This.
This one?
Please.
You're all set. See you again soon.
Will that be the thing that makes the difference? Probably not. Would it have been better to go for the lower value ones instead? Possibly. I do feel that like everyone will benefit from experience, so we might as well push that. Right, okay.
Hello there.
Hello there. Right, okay. Good. Okay, so now comes the question, what do we do with our time?
I have lived to be able. I hope that.
I guess first and foremostly we'll go and box this off. Okay. Anna's missing item is up here. You can see by the flashing thing on the flight. Okay, great. That might actually enable us to get another thing at the cathedral. Right, so it opens the secret shop. What's in the secret shop? Just for the convoy for now. Okay. Well, that's not awful. I guess this is a DLC thing.
Come back soon.
So, I know it's kind of inefficient, you know, the DLC's there, but I just something about using the DLC just doesn't really sit well with me.
I have lived to be. I hope that.
What?
No.
Like it just feels a bit off. Right, we have now got 1200. Luck and Charisma max +5 is nice and all. I mean, I suppose if we're gonna get Charisma up on any, that would be one to get it on. Whoa! Does it increase with all of the? Oh, maybe we are better off getting the top ones then. I just don't think we're going to hit max level, to be honest. That one's axe, that one's bow. Bow we actually use, so...
This one?
We'll do that.
You're all set.
Okay, yeah, fine.
See you again soon.
Right, and the other quests, I think, are... Oh, what's supply run? Sonado fruit and a herring. Right, so can we not just go with Gilbert? Where is he? Reception hall.
I concur.
Say that.
Gilbert, where were you? You're at the other end. You were stood by the stairs.
I concur.
So I think we have this, don't we?
These past, but I was.
No? Right, so what do we need? 2 Zanardo fruits and an Albanian herring. And in the storehouse we have... We actually don't have the herring of all things. So, I guess we go to the pond? I think it's just the small one, isn't it?
I concur.
Speaking of which, thank you very much.
Okay, well that's good value, and it gives us some cash, which is a very useful thing as well. It's not going to be the sauna. We could put Dimitri in for that. We could put Dimitri in for that. What is the tournament? What's the award? Silver Lance Plus. Do we not have 9? Oh, actually, we can just do it like this. Cool. 6. Like, it would be an upgrade for those two, definitely. And it gives us a bit of money. I don't know whether he's good enough, is the honest question. Let's give it a go. Maybe we'll save Scummer. Oh, he won't do it because he's fucking... Well, Sylvain can't do it. Yeah, okay, non-starter. So, dining hall. We could cook a meal that would boost stats for the entire month. If we're going to be doing lots of fighting, that might not be the worst idea. I mean, if me and Gilbert were to cook, everyone gets dex, everyone gets speed. Oh, okay, that's a bit better. Everyone gets the... I mean, it's not awful, but it's like, it's not... It's not actually, like, really gobsmacking at this point, is it? I think no, I don't think we're bothered. Right, give me the full menu. Right, well, we'll start with who are we trying to improve with. We're going to get there with everybody. That's just not a thing that we need to worry about. Dimitri. I mean, Dimitri and Raphael is potentially an interesting one. Yeah, look, for comedic purposes, can we get Dimitri Raphael? Is that... Oh, he won't eat with us. So Dimitri's off, right, okay. Never mind. That makes sense, to be fair. Felix. I might do a Felix with Sylvain or Annette. I seem to be pairing him off with Annette quite a lot, so I think Felix Annette is one that would definitely hold my interest. Okay. It looks like we're not going to get too many of them. Although where is he with Ingrid? Because he can get a better result with Ingrid. Ingus he's done with. Could technically do Leone. We've only got one of those actually, so I think we go Felix Leone.
That looks epic.
That looks...
Okay, right. Well, this one particularly, Petra. Who does Petra have things with? Petra. So Casper. Petra Casper.
I would be like...
I can...
Cool. Should we intersperse this by having a listen to the two of them? Just so we don't have to do them all in one
If
go.
you don't have any business here, go away. You're bothering me.
Finally spotted me, did you?
What do you want?
She's got a terrible haircut.
They say you're the best. I wanted to see your training with my own eyes.
And in real life, my haircut's pretty bad because I'm in a
Spying
mess
on
of cutting
people.
myself.
Is
But
that a
hers
hobby
is
of
terrible.
yours? I hope you got your fill.
Enough to see how to beat you at least.
You think you can beat me?
Off.
That's right. See, I was trained by...
Gerald, yes.
So you know.
I heard he was your teacher. Perhaps we should test you. See how much of your training sank in.
I'm ready if you are.
Okay, I'll give you a chance.
Sounds good. When?
I'll let you know. In the meantime, practice. I won't go easy on you.
Oh, don't worry. I'll be ready.
This will be fun.
Yeah. Right, have fun. Okay, so looks like we're going to struggle otherwise. Let's have a see. Sylvain we've not done yet. Sylvain Ingers or Sylvain Hilda. Okay. Let's see. We are going to be running low on stuff if we're not careful here. Have you got... I think it's that. We're going to get seriously limited on some of these.
Yummy.
Yeah.
That didn't allow them to go up. Okay, that's not great. Mercedes. Ash. Annette. Ferdinand. Mercedes, Ash, Annette, or Ferdinand. Okay. Got anything? So the onion gratin. Yeah, we are struggling for food here.
It's, really tasty. Yeah. Please, help yourself.
Okay, right. Right. Inga's. Bernie, Raphael, Ignatz, Seteth. So we've got Raphael. Okay. Ingrid, Raphael.
I appreciate any.
This is
Delicious. Yeah, okay. Right, let's have a quick thing between the two of them.
This meat is so good. I wish I could send some home to my little sis.
Raphael, what are you doing here?
Oh, I was just enjoying some of this roast. Did you want a bite?
No. I meant, what are you doing here? This isn't the dining hall.
That's funny. Of course I know this isn't the dining hall.
You know that, and yet you're stuffing your face here rather than where it's appropriate. You're not even seated.
Is that the best way to eat? If you think so, let's sit down.
You're missing the point. At least use a plate.
I don't have a plate with me, so there's nothing I can do about that now. But since when are you so proper, Ingrid?
I'm not proper at all. You're just downright crude. Have you no respect for yourself in your journey to knighthood? Knights must work from a very young age to be upstanding in all facets. You are making a mockery of all that we stand for. You...
Slow down. I can't do all this listening while I'm trying to eat.
Disgusting. Now you've spilled gravy all over your shoes and your chin. You'd better wipe that up.
Now you need everything to be neat and tidy? You're really particular.
This has nothing to do with me. It's what's expected of a knight.
Wait. All I have to do is be neat and tidy, and I can become a knight? Forget all that studying then. I'm just gonna work on being the neatest and tidiest one here.
Wait, that is not what I said.
Oh, really? You're probably right. Neat and tidy stuff.
You are impossible.
Yeah, okay. That was good value. I'm glad we chose that. Right, okay. Oh, sorry, that was the point. Right, Annette we've already handled. Sylvain we've already handled. Ferdinand. We've already done Hilda. I think Ferdinand Manuela could be good value, but I guess if Dorothy is there, then we probably should go for that. Right, is this using up the last of the note? Okay, so no, we need to do... Right. So... Manuela, Gilbert, Shamir and Catherine. Manuela does have a thing with Gilbert, so I guess it's them. Although we're actually using... No, we'll do Manuela, it's more interesting. Not that it makes too much difference. Doing this. Right, let's...
This is a...
This is my favorite.
Right, okay. Let's have a see. Hold on to your hats, people.
Is that singing?
Yes.
The blues.
Oh, no, sorry. No.
Goddess.
Didn't
Well,
realize I'd be
Gilbert,
singing.
what do you think?
My lady, you were not meant to notice me.
Nobody could miss a good man like you.
My apologies for interrupting. Please excuse me.
No, Gilbert, hold on a moment. You're not disturbing me, truly. I want very much to know what you thought of my singing. The least you can do is tell me.
You were lovely. You sounded lovely.
Lovely? Is that what you really feel? Please, be honest.
Why would you suppose I was dishonest?
That is not the look of someone who just heard what they deem to be lovely. It hurts my confidence when my voice can't even lure a fleeting smile to your face. It's as though my singing voice has died since stepping off the middle-class stage.
My lady Manuela, that could be no further from the truth.
If that's the case, then Gilbert, I challenge you to a duel. My singing versus your iron mask. I will break through, and I will see passion in your eyes.
Why did she leave so suddenly? And what could she have meant by a duel? Something is surely troubling her.
Right, okay, well, it wasn't good value, it was awful, but, you know, such is life. Oh, have we... Oh, I guess we have to go somewhere and speak with Gilbert. I'm assuming it's him and not... Oh, no, it's Manuel, right, okay. What does that even leave on the menu? Not a great deal. I guess we could watch Seteth and Flame have a fish sandwich. How does that feel?
Ah, meals always taste best when it is a company of 3 or more at the table.
Do you not enjoy eating when it's just the two of us? You wound me, Flame.
Right, okay. Ferdinand, Alois Catherine actually, I think is. I don't know what's happening with those things, but I think we just have to go on what food we have.
Oh my!
Eating food always fight.
Let's go fight somebody. Yeah, okay, good. Nice. Good to hear. And last but not, well, last and probably least, I think Ignatz, Ferdinand and Marianne, I think Ignatz is already maxed with Marianne, isn't he? Yeah. He doesn't have anything to say to a third, he does. So... Right, and that's our final piece of food.
Delicious.
I like this.
Right, and we will have a few supports to do. So, oh, we will not have a few. Oh, we do. We've got Alice and Catherine.
You know, Catherine, you really saved my hide. If not for you, I would have bought that phony coin. So I just wanted to say, money thanks. Really, I can't begin to express my gratitude.
There's no need to thank me, Alois. It was nothing. But I am a little worried about you. You just immediately believed what he was saying. You're way too trusting. I wish you'd be a little more skeptical about people, that's all.
Yes, you make a good point. I'll try to be more cautious from now on.
Excuse me, sir. I'm terribly sorry to interrupt.
Good day, ma'am. Do you need something?
I'm afraid so. You see, I'm a humble traveler, and a pickpocket stole all my money. I don't have enough to get home, and I have nowhere to sleep tonight. Please, sir, spare a little money to help me.
Oh, I'm so sorry about your troubles. I don't have much on me, but...
Alois, no, not so fast! You there, traveler. Tell me your name. I'd like to take an official statement from you so that we can investigate this theft. Once we ascertain exactly what happened, then we will lend you some money. How does that sound? And she's gone.
What? You don't mean she was trying to...
Yes, she was. That's a common trick. You just said you'd be more careful. Why are you so...
I've always believed that to earn others' trust, you have to be trusting.
You're taking that philosophy a bit too far.
Right, okay. Well... fucking right-wing Fire Emblem, like, it's fine. We're going to go here because we want to talk to Manuel A, and we're going to talk to Manuel A up here.
I concur.
So, where is it? It's right there.
Professor? So I said, 2 can play at that game. I told him, a small-time little weasel like you ought to be begging me for attention. Oh, it gets me so mad, so worked up. Why aren't there any men around here who understand what a catch I am? Come to think of it, you've always been nice to me. I mean, you listen to all my problems. I feel like I can really trust you. I don't have that kind of thing with a lot of people. Just let's stop there, okay? You don't need to say anything else. I'd like to maybe talk about this once the war is over. Once we're all safe. All right, enough of this moping around. What we need is a change of mood. We've still got a lot to do together. When I think about that, what are 1 or 2 men? What's wrong is, it's not just 1 or 2 men, it's more like 100 men, maybe even 200, more! I'm completely... Oh, I can't get out of this mood! Actually, I've got an idea. Exercise will help. I'm going to the training ground. Come on and give me a hand. Gonna work my anger out on 100 training dummies. Maybe 200 if we've got them.
Yeah, I feel like almost all the worst support things are the ones with Byleth in them, but there we go. I think we're done here. I don't think there's anything else we need to do. We've done all the things, blah blah blah. So yeah, let's end that free time. Right. Yes, let's instruct manually. Let's instruct manually. The group tasks. I guess we keep going with that. The instructions. There was somebody I wanted to change. Who was it? Someone who was quite close, and it was Annette. Yeah. So Annette, we're going to try and get her up on that, so that we can change her goals.
I learned a lot. I'm starting.
She now gets a pointless axe break. Doesn't really help her in any way. And then I think we just go faith. Cool. Right, so Annette, back up to here. Goals, Annette, go custom focus, reason and faith. Sick. And go back to the instructions. Mercedes is not going to gain anything of any particular use. Oh, Inga's can get closer with axe.
That looks like it.
Okay, that should be enough to take her up at the end. Ferdinand is sort of low tier priority. I'll give her some thought. Yes. Lance and flying. Your lance is awful.
I have You are. One step.
Flying is not too bad, so I guess we just focus down on that.
I have understood.
That's not bad. Best girl also needs lance. It's going to be a tough one for her, that, unfortunately. Hilda. B.
Could be useful.
She's got smite. I'm not quite sure what that gives her, but it's not nothing. And we'll focus lance up as well.
So
gonna need that eventually. 2 more to go. I think we'll go Dorothea, and I think we will.
I appreciate. I got it.
Does that give her?
It's starting to.
No.
You're. Everything went pretty.
That's pretty Ferdinand, I guess Sylvain, isn't it? But the thing with Sylvain though is that he's not. Like.
I thought. What? What?
He's not really doing anything there.
I'm really get.
Right, fine. Okay. Begin training.
I have to ask.
Go on.
Of course.
Professor.
Right. So the cash from this would be nice if they got a perfect, as well as the smithing stones. We would need some of
Let's
those.
make it quick.
Indeed. Amazing, no?
Yeah, they generally do quite well with that, and she is getting there with the riding. I don't think she needs to be that good at it. I think. What's that? Okay, so Annette and Inga's got some boosts. Best girl gets her lance up, which again is useful. Flame goes up a level, but I don't fucking care about that. Catherine, again, don't really care about that.
All that work was worth it.
Yeah, that could come in useful.
How best to use this skill?
I don't think we're ever going to use that, to be honest, but...
Perseverance is the key.
Same with that.
Well
Just
worth
get
the
things
effort.
in. Fine,
Looks
cut
like
and
I'm
go.
getting it.
That's nice. Not that we use her. Right, so... first off... I've got enough money for the things we need even now. Let us go at certifications and see if this fixes anybody. Right, I mean they were all there. So Annette, what were your? We fixed your goals, didn't we? Yeah. Okay, fine. So certifications. So Inga's. Right, just to be clear, I think I'm happy to take a risk there and leave Axe so that she can focus on this. So Lance and Sword are what Inga's needs to work on now. Oop, no. Yeah, sort of Lance, yeah, fine. Ferdy is cavaliering. That's okay for now. Dorothea's, I mean, she's met her peak, so we don't really need to worry about her anymore. Petra, just to review Petra. Right, so she's a little bit lower. I guess we would make her an assassin unless she goes all the way, but she probably won't go all the way. So the question is which of these she goes for. So that means Lance A and Flying B, whereas Axe A and Flying A. So I think we are focused on this. So I think Lance and Flying, if she isn't already doing that. Goals. Lance and Flying, she is, that's fine. Best Girl, yes, Best Girl. So, certifications. Right, okay. So, Dark Knight, Lance and riding. She's still quite a way off. C and A. Yeah. Yeah, it's just going to be difficult with her, isn't it? I think she's going to be warlock for quite a while. Hilda's fine. Okay. Right, so I think we save this. We are going to have a look in the marketplace at the blacksmith, because we can get by with that. But are there any other ones that we can't really get by with? Iron Bow's getting a little bit sketchy for her, but it's kind of fine. The one beauty of it all is that because we use so many magic classes, at least we don't lose that much there. Right. I think we'll do that last. I don't care about rare enemies. I think twice the rewards. I think, yeah, let's open up with twice the rewards. Now, it would be good here if Byleth could be the one who gets MVP. Just because if he does, okay, units, we've got 10. Who did we drop? Okay. I can't see who we dropped. Gilbert. Okay, fine. So yeah, tight crew. Cyril. What is Cyril's support status? Probably don't want to take him, especially with him. I don't think he can go with Petra. In actual fact, it would be pretty good if... Yeah. Like, I think we'll pick Hilda for him just because, like, getting her up, and we know that, you know, that's where most of the damage is going to be. Cyril, Ferdinand, and Ignatz. So, excuse me. Cyril could only really go to Mercedes, which isn't the best use of him. Unfortunately, they can go together, but not separately. Ignatz might be able to go with Ingas, to be fair. Ferdy, you'll have to go with Dorothea. It's not really what I was hoping for. Let's try Ignatz, try getting him up a bit. And then I guess it's Ferdy Mercedes. Did I get that right? Was, yeah, Mercedes has got a thing with Ferdy. Okay, cool. Right, let's have a look at the map. So it's this one. We don't often see this one. Right, so we've got two. I'm not mad keen on this. Do we have enough? Right, okay. So Dimitri on one side, A healer and a mage. Okay. And then I feel like there's a bit of a power imbalance to this side, so I think we'll give Inga's there. Best go fucking out. Yes, it's gonna be a bit of a nasty one, this. Gotta say, it's gonna be fairly tempting to just turn back with some of these. Certainly this side. Phew. Well, we'll see how it goes. I mean, they're normally not too bad compared to the story ones, but I guess we might be able to block them off from coming this way.
It's done.
Oh shit, you're gonna Annette.
More fighting.
Don't really want meat here if possible. Can we not just throw on? Okay, well that's a problem. So it looks like we're going to need you to go dismount there, gone there, here.
Allow me. I have a strategy.
Oh shit, she... I think we're making the right pig's ear of this straight away, so... Okay, that's not what I was anticipating, but never mind.
What's my strategy?
Right, okay, well, Byleth... I guess it's just going to be tanking that.
It's over!
Okay.
I must do them well.
You are impressive.
What's the plan?
Yeah. Or do we send them over to help out? I think I think there's a lot of power on that left-hand side already. So I think we will equip the Steel Lance Plus and we will wait there. Right.
I'm your girl.
Okay. Cool. Right.
I'll comply.
See, there's just gonna be a lot of fucking aggro on here. Right. Well, I think firstly, have we got anything that could... Excalibur's more of a fly one. I'll take it down to 17.
I'll cut through.
He... get to there, so just we could get next to it. Okay, so right, okay. If you were to iron bow 11, or if we combat arts at 12, so yeah. He is Nosferatu, which is not really a problem. Kind of just a case of we could do this. God, it's just quite tough, really. Right. What we do, I think, is this. So we gambit these.
No escape! The consequence.
Right. We... What do we do? Bring Annette back here. We dance him. We could just go absolutely mental and just do that as well. But then he's going to be taking it, like, we're borrowing off Peter to pay Paul then. You can't reach! Fuck.
Alright, next.
Shit the bed.
Ready when you are.
Right, okay.
I shall not stray.
Oh, that is nasty.
I must continue.
Premium magic herbs. Yes, into the combo. Oh. Well, okay, I mean, I guess the first question is, so, this guy is going to do that to her, that doesn't matter. Okay. Right. Just out of interest. No, okay. So if we did this...
Hunt them like beasts.
I don't know if Dimitri's got the survivability for this, but we'll give it a go. So now we don't have to worry about that. We just heal him.
Wasted effort.
Right, I need some misses here, unfortunately. That's not a miss. That's not a miss either. Right, okay, that's a problem. Bow guy. Okay, he does it. What's this? What's the chance? 93! Oh no, this can't fucking happen. I think the problem, in actual fact, was bringing Sylvain across too quickly. So, where was it? Yeah, Sylvain moving. Like, it's not unreasonable that he comes over this way. But he needs to go no further than that. And then this here, we need to set up a defensive position that's gonna put him in the best position.
Ready when you are.
Okay.
At your service.
Mercy. Fine. Item. He still wants that, please. Thank you. And
I'll cut through.
We'll still go for him. Wait, is he going for violence? Maybe he's going for one of the guys in the woods. Oh, good. That's as well as it could have been expected. Yeah, he's going to go for extra. Ooh, beat the odds hit. Why does he...
I will not be...
It's just so fucking annoying when that shit happens, because it's like... Oh, no. Didn't mean to do that. Didn't mean to do that. Excuse me. Okay. Oh. Right, so I guess we'll go right back to the fucking start of this.
Let's make this quick.
Right, okay, so attack, Dark Spikes that guy.
I will not die yet.
Right, and then
More fighting.
it really doesn't matter about this, so just Thor on that guy. That's right, you missed, I forgot about that. Okay.
I will prevail.
Great, absolutely great. Right, okay. Steel bow this guy. And then back up to here.
What's my strategy?
You run over to here and just hit it with the silver sword. It should kill it.
Here is something to believe in.
Okay,
This
good.
could turn the tides.
Good.
One step closer to victory.
He's going to go for him. He has very little he can do.
What's the plan?
That's fine. Sylvain can come across here and then he's sort of ready for both. Right, okay.
I'll comply.
You go and wait there.
At your service.
You go and wait here.
I'm
You
your
go and wait here. And rally him.
Wasted effort.
Ready when you are.
Okay.
I'll cut through.
I'm pretty sure. Right, so we go for Inga's, which is, to be honest, not awful. I think she can take the hit, especially if she's dodging. Dismount items. What's the weight on these? I think equip that. Right. Okay, good, perfect. Right, yeah, good, also perfect. Okay, that's really unfortunate. That's fucking bullshit. Right, okay, fine. Okay, cool. Right, well, whatever. Byleth, I would quite like to get the kill on at least one of these. That's unfortunate. If Byleth moves to here, what's the chance of a kill there? It's not great, is it? Hate to say it, I think it's going to come down to Best Girl here. But then she's got such a... What about you with... Oh no, you're not in spellcasting mode, so that's off. Dorothea, if you were to thunder that, I think we'll just do that.
This is my stage now.
I think you do that. I think you do that. Just make sure you finish up next to Dorothea and it should be alright. You kill this guy.
All is going to plan.
Best Girl can outright kill or do that, which I think is preferable because then Sylvain can get a...
It's done.
Like I was saying, Sylvain can get a kill. Right. Well, Annette, cut and go. just cut and go, yeah. Cool. Dimitri, ooh. It's a bit of a gamble, isn't it? So I guess we'll do the healing first, which isn't really what I wanted, but... making the assumption here that okay, that's not sketchy. She could. She goes there. Like Inga's kind of needs this more, but Inga's isn't going to get the hit with that. What about if she uses Night Kneeler with that? I think that's worth the risk.
Too slow.
Fuck's sake, come on.
Not quite.
Well, at least we got 2 dodges, although it was only 16%. Oh, fucking... So bloody pathetic. Combat arts, curved shot, iron bow. Is that worth it? I guess it helps him get up a level, doesn't it? Right, so it all comes down to whether Dimitri can fucking hit a barn door, which doesn't fill me with confidence. Right, 88. Don't fuck me anymore, game.
I
Thank you.
disposed of doubt long ago.
Good level.
With each kill, more.
It's not awful. And then Sylvain. Yeah, I guess we just kind of. We'll go here just for positioning purposes, but I don't think. Aha, right, okay. They are on their way. And they have gone around like that. That is pretty good. Dorothea, can you go in here and can you heal Petra?
Thank you.
Best Girl is potentially under attack here, but as we know, attack can very quickly become defense. If we did this, it will kill one, which is I'm not super enamoured with, but I guess it holds them in position, so. I'd rather Dimitri not be the one who gets best thing on this, but let's see. Fire on this fella.
Let's keep our
Is
guard.
that? Oh, that's a big one. Good work, Mercedes. Felix.
One to remember.
And we got a trade secret. Which was nice, isn't it? I think we do this. I think Inga's is tough enough. What item is she using? Get that out. Wait there. Annette, if you can come through and just rally her. Right, okay. Can I coax? Oh, I can coax one out. Oh, but it's the bow person. What about that? That would coax a couple out. Let's try that. And who is going? Well, I assume it will be the flyer. Right, so if we go here, we dismount, with items, with iron sword, we equip. I think that's okay. and I think he's getting shot at by the archers, so he can just keep his thing there. Best girl charging and mop up a bit. Right, I don't know what this looks like. I'm hoping, yeah, 25% chance shouldn't be.
Next try.
Yeah, okay, good.
I'll end this quickly.
Okay, fair enough, Ingrid.
You took me lightly.
And she maxes out Paladin, which is really nice. Which means we can actually switch her back to Pegasus Knight. What do we get this?
Effort truly does.
Aegis. Aegis. Right, 62 is it's not actually as defensive as I had hoped, but Byleth is up a level.
I'm stronger than
before, and that also is really good. Alright, the bow comes charging forward. This one is a nasty one. Nope. Should be a miss. Is a miss. Petra does well there. Good work, Petra. And there's Sylvain. We'd have to be pretty unlucky to get hit twice, and even if he did, it wouldn't be over. So,
is that it?
Easy does it with that. That went very nicely. Okay, so first off, Billy Byleth, come here at lag and get another kill.
I must lead them well.
We're just trying to get kills for him. That's not as bad as it looks, to be honest. Like, look and defense are kind of the two that we're hoping for, so you know, let's not worry on that too much. I think, fortunately, we are going to want to magic down that liar.
I will not die yet.
Right, and then, as much as I would like Sylvain to be getting the kills, I think the smart one is to let Petra take the second shot, on account of the fact that she will get that crit bonus. Doesn't even matter.
My heart burns with pride.
He's nearly done for that. Dorothea, can you get next to Byleth? You can. You might as well, though, just use a heal anyway. I'm getting some real input lag on this. I'm not quite sure why. Yeah, for the best it stays that way. So that's everything sorted on that side. Over here, if Inger's goes here, mounts up, attacks this with this. Easy money. And then I think oil round there. Possibly wasn't the best call, but never mind. Right, okay, I think. Ooh, input lag. Right, we're going to do this, but not for the reasons you might think. That was entirely as expected. Okay. What we want is Annette to dance in.
Ah, thanks.
And then once she's done that, Felix can come to here. He can get his iron. He can get his killing edge. He can get his iron sword, but with the Sunder. It's not very good, actually. Oh no! So it's okay. Sunder with killing edge.
Too slow.
Yeah.
You fought well.
No, if that was the best play we could have made, but it was definitely a play that we made.
Sorry.
Dimitri is pleasingly at the back, which is fine. That concludes that. We should have some people come flying around. Ideally... Oh, for fuck's sake. Of course they go that way. Right, okay. Right, I think the object of the exercise here is actually going to be to fall back. Oh shit, I could use that magic thing. Never mind. If you go there, you are safe, and I think we can get a physic in on you.
Wasted effort.
Right, okay.
I'll cut through.
Right. Right, okay.
I don't need help.
Doesn't work, I don't mind. Unfortunately, we're not going to be able to keep this up all the way. Right, I think if you Thor on that, hopefully have a bit more hits. Right, it's like trying to not make her best girl again, but guess what? She is. Every single damn time. This guy's proving to be something of a pain. Okay. Seal defense is not really useful for her, if you ask me. Right. Can you survive a direct hit? Yeah. Right. Right, come on now! This guy's fucking invulnerable. Right, 15 of the silver sword. I don't really want to have to use the fucking... I guess we could gambit him. Yeah, let's do it. Right, how far can these guys get? Quite far. Right.
I owe you one.
This guy went to the... Annette, could you, if you got to there, and you cut and galed him. Level 30, very nice. Not that it particularly matters for Annette, because they...
Wait,
that's not great, honestly. Right, Iron Bow, Night Night.
I shall not stray.
Okay, that's good for her. back to there. Felix. Right, I think what we could do. Dimitri goes here. He's tanking 2 hits. I think he can tank 2 hits. I think I'm okay with that. Felix. Yeah. I think we'll try that. Okay. Dimitri. Good. Brilliant. Right, okay. So the other one shouldn't be a problem, but then there's the Annette question. Yeah, she's not got a single chance. Okay, good. Second one doesn't matter.
Watch and learn.
Okay, Byleth gets the kill on that guy.
All is going to plan.
Right. Byleth, can you get... You can get there. Okay, I think what we do... Petra, if you open up with the salvo like that... And then just move out of the way. Oh, maybe I shouldn't have moved you out of the way, but anyway. Right, those two should be fine to do that. You can get to there. How can she... Right, that's actually a bit of a pain. Right, I guess we'll go here. Is that worth it? I feel like we might need that later. So I think we'll wait there. Then Annette comes here, and oh my god, she's got a lot of things she can do. Dance on Byleth.
Thank you.
Byleth swoops round, gets the kill.
It won't be in vain.
And now we can have a think about who we want to get these kills. Felix is 30, Inga's and Sylvain are the two who really need to put their ideas up. Can Sylvain get a kill on this guy? Why? Can we soften him up? Any mages? New. Okay. I bet if Inga's goes through him, he's dead. No, he's not. Right, okay. Where was Sylvain going to run to? He was going to run to one diagonally north, so Inga can run diagonally south. Iron Bow. It does unfortunately mean that the other one may have to go to Dimitri or Felix, but worst things happen to see. Wait there. Okay, attack, Iron Bow. Come on, Sylvain. Good stuff. Doesn't get a level, but it does give him something, and then it's just a question of who wants to do what. So I think firstly, there is one heal between Mercedes and Dorothea. We'll put it on Mercedes. So Dorothea can now do very little. She could kill the thing. I don't think we do that. I think I know what we do. Right. Best girl. I'll move forward just in case, but I don't think it will be. Yeah. Thank you. Right. Right. Felix with the Iron Bow could end him. Does end him.
Alright, next. Guess I need to train harder.
It's not awful. 16,000's money. That's decent. And Byleth gets the MVP, which is exactly what we wanted. Banana Creek. Oh no. Apparently it doesn't. No. I thought that boosted everyone's, like, prospects, but I guess it doesn't. We got a couple. I think we'll take a look at this. I don't know how easy or hard it will be. Weather Veins of Paralogue. Gotta love it.
Professor, do you have a moment?
Pointless
I would hear your opinion on our situation. Given our current fighting power, what sort of challenge do you expect we pose to the Empire? Do we have any hope of victory? So we agree. However, in order to strengthen our forces, we...
Why would anyone put a barrel here? Oh, that really smarts. Oh, hello, Father.
Doing... Not... Fucking...
Another stupendous fall.
As though you care about my well-being. Anyway, Professor, I'm heading out for a bit. I was thinking of going to visit my uncle.
To see my brother? Why is that, Annette?
I want to ask him to entrust me with the hero's relic of House Dominic. The fight from here on out is gonna be tough. I need to do whatever I can to get stronger. The best thing we can do, as far as I can tell, is to have another hero's relic at our disposal.
It wouldn't hurt.
You are not wrong, yet it will not be easy. Under pressure from Cornelia, House Dominic is maintaining a pro-imperial stance. That makes us his enemy. Brother or no, he will not hand over a hero's relic to us.
But he's not a bad person, and we'll never know unless we ask, right? And Mother might be there too.
The Dominic region is, at present, enemy territory. There is no guarantee you can see them safely.
Fine, be that way. It's not like I was planning to ask for your help anyway. Professor, don't worry about me. I'll be back soon, and with a relic no less.
Annette, wait! She never listens. So frustrating.
Yeah, why should you?
However,
You're a fucking bellend.
If we were able to retrieve the hero's relic, it would prove a great boon to our forces. Perhaps I should prepare myself for the worst. I shall travel with Annette to see my brother. Professor, might I ask you to take on a task for me? It is entirely possible that we shall be captured in the Dominic region. In anticipation of that, I would ask that you wait outside of the region, with an army at your command.
Of course.
I cannot say with confidence that we will be able to bring back the hero's relic without issue, while it pains me to ask it.
Yeah, whatever. Right, let's just... Let's see what this is like. I don't remember this one at all. In fact, thinking about it, I will never have done it. So, you know, how this goes, we shall see. At least we've got, well, we've got Hilda's axe. I don't even know if it's necessarily worth it. Right, okay, so units, so we have to take them, which is fine. That means from the last fight, we are leaving behind... Ooh. Leaving behind no one? This doesn't make sense to me. Oh no, it's 11 out of 11. Right, okay, fine. So we can just take the same people we took last time. Alright, let's have a look at the map. Okay. So far, so good. Oh. Well, this is going to be absolutely horrendous. Fucking hell. Yeah, I don't know if this can be done. We might actually have to take Ash. Right, so, sorry. Actually, firstly, before we even do that, let's have a look at the abilities, because we had a few people who hit max level, not least of which was Ingrid, who got Aegis. Chance to reduce bow magic damage by half. It's not bad, is it? Given that she is a defensive unit, I'm going to swap that out. With that in mind, the other thing we'll do with Ingrid, like, if we reclass to Pegasus Knight,
I must figure this out.
the battalion is no longer suitable, no. So what we now need to do is inventory battalion. I think it's Felix is the only one she'll get. What the fuck she got there? Yeah. Yep, it is just going to be that. Right, okay. Sarah's Armored Company. I mean, physical attack down by 1 is not really what I would have wanted, but I think in the circumstances we'll do that, and then hopefully it just takes damage and it just goes, and then we don't ever have to rely on Ash again, which would be obviously glorious. Right, okay, fine. There was another, because I think we're just going to have to send Petra and Ingrid over to help out. It's going to be an interesting one. Right. Who else? I feel like somebody else leveled up. Somebody got Petra. Petra got Seal Defense. So it's Seal Defense versus Authority 2. I think for now we will use that because it just, yeah, it could add something for us. The map. Right, so what we need is Felix here, Dimitri is here, those two are there, I think you go there to be fair. Right. Okay. I mean, this could be an interesting one. Marketplace.
Welcome.
Battalion Guild. Replenish, please. Thank you.
Come back.
Resave that. Right, let's do it.
Uncle, I beg you. Please give me the hero's relic.
Even in this land, the Empire's eye shines bright. To hand over such a weapon to you, our enemy, is unthinkable.
We are well aware. Brother, I beg you, for the sake of the kingdom's revival.
I cannot. If it becomes known that I gave you aid, my lands will be annexed in a bitter instant.
Then we must relent. Annette, there is nothing for us here. We should go.
No. Letting you simply leave will invite accusations of collusion. I must take you as my hostages.
So, it has come to pass after all.
Annette, live here with me. You needn't return to that helpless band of rebels without a glimmer of hope for victory.
You're wrong.
Your mother is also here in this land.
Cool.
We can't afford to stay here. Father, we have to run.
Be calm, Annette. If we do not come back, we need but wait.
Yeah. Okay, so absolute carnage, this, but whatever. Right, Gambit.
done.
Okay.
I'm your girl.
Wait. Oh. Oh, they've got really slow movement speed, it turns out, so maybe this wasn't even necessary.
I won't back down. What's next?
Brilliant.
Well, I'll tell you who else has got really slow
orders?
movement speed. Right, okay. What does your... Yeah, I suppose you don't even have to live here. Right. A 20% chance of hitting. Wow, Gilbert. Fucking wow. Right, okay. Fingers. Oh god, you can't even get there. Can you really not get there? What? Have I gone crazy? I'm gonna do this just because I can't be asked to go through the fucking thing again, even though that's kind of useless.
I'm your girl.
Right, okay. So you can go here.
You're done. Can't afford to lose.
Right. He's going... Okay. But...
orders?
If you go here... You can wait there. Perhaps they will have enough strength to blast through that. We shall see.
Let's make this quick.
No, you can't.
More fighting.
Okay. Right.
At your service.
Can you down that guy? Do we need that? Can you just do that?
A tragic end.
Right. Right. If she goes there, and Luna won't, Dark Spikes won't, hate these won't quite. Okay. Okay. Right, fine.
Ready when you are.
Okay. Amber.
I aim for greatness.
Good stuff. Okay. Oh no, don't really want you and Botan if that's okay. Right.
I'll comply.
I think if we go here, we can form kind of like a defensive line
I will
around them. Might as well have a shot. And then retreat back to here. Because you're flying. This guy is going for Lysithia. Well, that can't fucking stand, can it?
What's my strategy?
That does, however, put Byleth under quite a lot of pressure. Can he even kill this thing? A bit.
What's the plan?
Right. Iron Bow. Oh, you don't. that's not going to be a very good idea. What if... Yeah, either way, like... Yeah. Right, okay, that's a problem. We do have the Sublime Creator Sword, so we only need... We've got a reasonable chance of critting with that. I think we do that. Come on. No, that's not a crit. Yeah, that's fine. So now you run over, and you will have stuff. 52 is fucking lousy. What combat arts have you got that boost your hit? Night Kneeler. It's still pretty bad. But we manage it.
You knew the odds.
Okay.
Need to pull my weight.
Yeah, that's... You're an all-rounder. So that means 3 of them are going for... Right, okay. Right. Well, there's no easy way to say it. It's a difficult spot. Okay. Okay, but can the other ones hit Annette? Because otherwise it's just like, yeah, like if that guy's...
No matter what, I have to return to the professor. To His Highness. To everyone.
Yeah. So, oh. So only one of them had one. Okay, that's fine. This is not fine.
Watch this.
Yeah, I mean, it could have been like 9 damage. But...
I must go.
Okay, well, to be honest, I would completely change the way I'm going to go about this now.
I will.
In fact, like, let's just... Yeah, okay. That's fine. So if we go... yeah, just retreat battle selections. Yeah, fine. And then we'll go... We will do... We'll have another pop at doing this, because I think it is quite doable. Right, just...
Professor,
no,
do you have a moment?
No. Yeah, of course, but... Right.
I would have given up. Do we have...
Can I not skip this? Is this not skippable? I thought this was skippable.
Enough.
Anyway.
This is really annoying. Why am we... Who decided that we have to watch this every single fucking time?
It isn't... I would ask...
Right, okay. Good.
Spot it.
And like we had to have a special loading screen for that frigging mess. It would literally have been quicker to reset the thing. Why? Yeah. Like that's the thing with Fire Emblem of like why? Just a bad UI UX thing really. Firstly, let's go and reclass Ingrid back to Paladin. Okay.
I choose to.
We will give Felix the battalion of Inga's. Where's she gone? Okay, assign. Then we'll give Inga's sort by authority. I think it was just Knights of Seros, wasn't it? Yeah. Cool. Right, okay. And then we'll go to the marketplace and we'll do the battalion get on it. Everyone is replenished. That's fine. Right, on the map. Right, I think. I'm actually going to put Dorothea here. Mercedes just up. Mercedes at the front. We'll see. Right, okay. Round 2. Begin the battle. Yeah, fine. Right.
Uncle.
Nobody cares. Right, okay. So.
Be calm.
Yeah, blah, blah, blah. Right.
I'm your girl.
Attack, cutting. I don't think there's even cutting go. Let's just do it.
You ready? Yeah! I'm sorry.
Right.
My orders.
So these have 4 movements. So 1, 2, 3, 4 doesn't matter. 1, 2, 3. So he needs to go there pretty much regardless. Although that actually doesn't make any difference. If you go here, you gambit. No, you can't. Right.
Let's make this quick.
So I guess if I've put you here, I'm committing to the idea of ending this one. Whether by bow or by...
What's the plan?
The plan, like you asked, is you to take down that guy.
I was just stronger.
Cool.
Need to pull my...
Now, Best Girl is not actually under attack from up there. We're not doing Meteor yet because I think they should clump up for us.
I will prevail.
Right, well I think the first thing that we do is try and soften these up a bit from range.
Ready when you are.
Get all the way back to there. Mercedes will have to defend again.
What's my strategy?
If Byleth goes there, he's tanking quite a lot with that, fortunately. Can anyone get here who can gambit? I guess you need to...
I'll comply.
What's his attack? Oh, he can short spear. Awful shout. He's got quite a good level of survivability. Sadly, we don't have people who can retreat now. Violet, I think, can just end this guy, can't he? What if Felix helps him out?
fighting.
That point, maybe the endlessly fucking missing Dorothy finally hit with that. Oh, for fuck's sake, really? Right, well, I guess you're going up here because you've got no pissing choice.
All is going to plan.
And now, so who's going for what? So he's going with that. Those two are going Dimitri. Those three are going Dimitri. So Dimitri's under a bit of fire, but he's at least in a pretty sound position. It's the fact that fucking like missing the 77 with Petra and then an 89 with fucking Dorothy. Like, if she goes there, she gets absolutely paggered. I think Best Girl's just going to have to tank this. I genuinely don't think there's any other option. Might as well, if you want to do that, go use it, beat all of anything else.
You're a big help.
Sarcastic. So yeah, just yeah.
What's next? No matter what,
Right, okay, so we need some dodges as well for these, kind of think of it. I mean, okay, so she guards, but even if she guards twice, oh, well, she doesn't have to worry about guarding twice. So
I've got no time for mercy.
Yeah, I know. Yeah, what a bitch. I mean, Dimitri being down is not ideal, but how do I care?
if you're sure.
The problem we have now is that if he can't gambit this one, it's over. So
the time is now.
It might not be over. If Annette can get to here, then she'll still need to dodge. I guess if Annette does...
I'm sorry.
Right. You...
Don't bother haunting me.
Right, who's coming for Sylvain? I mean, I don't want you to come for Sylvain, but maybe you can come for her, Inga's. We give Inga's her steel lance. Let's wait there. Best girl, come flying back. Wait there. Dorothea. Heal, best girl.
That helps.
Mercy, if you come here, you are not getting attacked, so we'll wait there. Felix, you come here. Oh no, you can't go here. Come up here. Byleth, come here. Petra, you might as well. Alright, let's see what happens then. It's just, I mean, I accept the 45. But it's the fact that the 45, like, no misses from them. In all of their things, no misses. Am I being reasonable here? Like, something that you see a lot of when, like, people... I've got a friend of mine who's terrible for it. When I'm playing suboptimally, and then I blame the rolls, that does, you know, that happens. I'm definitely not above that. But I do feel like we have been fucking shafted on this map. Like, we just... I don't... The only possible lucky break, and I'm not even sure if it counts for anything, was Annette getting a crit on the first guy. Maybe that made a difference. If he had the tomahawk out, might he have responded? But I don't think he did have the tomahawk. I think he just had a normal axe. So we've had nothing. Missing like the 77. Okay, yeah, that was unfortunate, but like, you know, 77. Missing the 89 is like, okay, that's getting bothersome. I suppose we did get the guard with Lysithia, so maybe that's the thing. But like, Dimitri goes down because in like, I think it was 477s or about 475s, no one missed. And that's, you'd expect one person to, you'd expect one of them to miss by definition. And like, if that guy goes down, then we're just in a much better position to spread the fire on that guy. Yeah. But it doesn't feel like, I mean, this map, like the Hilda one, Jesus Christ, the Felix one. Can you fucking imagine the Felix one? They felt like really tough. Like the Hilda one, we like, you know, there was a reason we stepped away from it and then had to go back to it, because it's like we just didn't have the power to do that one. That was a DPS race that we were just not winning. The Felix one was impossible with what we had. That's just there. This doesn't feel impossible. And I don't think we even need that much luck. We just kind of need average luck. Like if everyone hits, or if they get as many misses as we get misses, then we're okay here. These two, as proved by this, can survive. That they are a survivable pair. That's, you know, she moves there, and then the rest is kind of history. That's nice and easy. Once they are, once those are dead, I think you move Annette there, heal her up, possibly both of them up. I don't think you try and pincer these. I think you just have to. It'd be nice to try and bait those archers, if anything. But that's proving a tough proposition. So yeah. Just rounding up the episode, because we're going to close it from here if it's not abundantly clear. I think this is the point where I think we give up. We've had 2 failures, and like divine pulsing isn't going to help us here. you know, we're going to die on those rolls. So, like I literally wouldn't have done anything different there. So I think this is just a flat restart. Yeah. Looking at the classes that we have, Felix, you, sir, when your authority gets to sea, I'm hoping that we'll get somebody a bit better for you. Right now, the Seros Pegasus Company, it's okay, but they are not a good battalion. Like, they're a battalion to make sure your flyers have battalions. They're not, they're not all that. And once he gets that, then I think the situation improves for Felix. I think things look up for him. Mercedes, you know, we kind of just need you to get better spells, really. Why she's got all that? It's just a bit of an odd duck of a class. She's just a flat healer, and with a little bit of magic on the side. Dorothea is absolutely marvelous. Like I think when we generally look at the when people do tier ratings for maddening difficulty of the unit quality, I think Dorothea is just like such an underrated unit. Like the amount of people I see who put up like this, like a second half tier, and to me she's not. She's just like just constant free heals. Thoron is an absolutely brilliant spell. One of the best spells in the game. And like she doesn't need, you know, like God bless Best Girl, and Best Girl is a force to be reckoned with. But part of the reason that Best Girl is a force to be reckoned with is because she's got Thyrsus. Until she has Thyrsus, she's not, like, she is good, but she's something you have to really build around. But Dorothea is like, yeah. Which is not to say that I'm not having a pop at Best Girl there. She's, you know, Best Girl is like absolutely fucking brilliant. But yeah. Byleth's been underway. I mean, this is my fault. It's not me having a pop at the character. I just haven't handled his classes very well. You know, normally you would expect. I mean, like I said, when I did it on hard, and there was that. I think it was the last story mission, or maybe the one before. Like, well, definitely wasn't the one before, but like several of them, Byleth just solos them on hard or normal. Just like, yeah, he's got the attributes, just walks through. I mean, like the on the hard run, you know, he's getting. First off, you're not getting doubled because it's hard, but you're getting hit for like 4 damage, and he's like in a good turn, he will heal like 12. So yeah, he's just capable of just mincing through, or mincing through. And what I mean to say is making mincemeat of everything in front of them. But yeah, on this one, I think because he spent so much time as the thief, he might start to improve now. Once we get yeah, once we get Myrmidon or whatever, it's Swordmaster done. Yeah, like attacking crit on sword. So, but then again, once he gets that done, he's going to be sat there for a while because I don't think he has anything at master level. Yeah, I'm still hoping he makes it. Felix, I like Felix has done well over this play. I think he'll get rebuilt. Like he's right now. Felix is in kind of like an intermediate stage, where we're just kind of getting him in to having battalions, and yeah, like while he has poor battalions, he's not quite as strong as he'd be without them, but it is useful for him to have them. And obviously, you know, we've got him this far in like Swordsmaster and now Hero, but we're really looking to like pivot him now into like a punching class. I think once he gets there, he'll be okay. He has got, got advantage, which is of course killer. Petra's okay. She's another one that gets overrated on the tier list that I see of people, on subreddit, like what yeah, like when you talk about maddening difficulty, I think people like. I think Petra's one of those that like she's good, and when she comes in good for you, like she comes in very good for you. I think her personal power, if we look at it, we need to switch her out from that knowledge gem in a second, actually. Yeah, crit plus 20 when foe's HP is less than 50%. It's like, that's so rarely useful. Arguably, when it is useful, it's very useful. But unless you're like absolutely hammering crit, at which point you could be hammering, crit with anybody. It doesn't have to be Petra. Like, first off, a critical hit is much more useful when a foe is at 100 HP than it is when they're at 50%. So I don't think. Yeah, I don't. The amount of times when they're less than 50%, but a normal hit wouldn't kill them, is quite infrequent. And then it's only plus 20 crit. It's not like it's, plus 50, plus 100. It's like you've got a better chance, but you need the circumstances to align, and then you're probably looking at about a 1 in 4. So very rare, but obviously feels good when it happens. Mercedes, just on the subject of like abilities, I mean, occasionally conserves uses of recovery magic. I play really slowly, but even I have only had one map where we ran out of recovery magic. And like, if you compare that power to Dorothea's power, like Dorothea just smokes it, just like all day long. But like, occasionally Mercedes won't use it, so she gets a little, like, effectively 1 or 2 more healing spells, as opposed to Dorothea, who can just heal infinitely without spells. So that's not great. Well, what's going on? Sometimes back and forth in this. When healing an ally with white magic, unit recovers the same amount of HP. I mean, it has come up and it has been useful, but I think, like, firstly, that's very much a, you know, if you've got 2 healers, that's not a problem. So that's a single healer thing. And if you've got a single healer, then like, you shouldn't be putting your healer on the front lines. You know. So yeah, I'm not convinced by that. Felix's basically gives you, if he hasn't got the battalion, it's this one. He gets +5 to attack. That's just great. It's just wonderful in the early game. That's why he was by far and away the best unit in like the first half of part 1. And he's still a good unit now, but he's like, yeah, brilliant. Sylvains, I don't like these. Sometimes raises might when using combat arts. Alright, yeah, you know, it's not, that's not awful. Like I use combat arts, so that's not bad. If a female ally is adjacent, unit deals 2 extra damage and takes 2 less damage during combat. I guess maybe there have been moments where that has made the difference. You know, I do tend to run quite stacked formations. It's often, wherever he is, he'll have, you know, Ingrid normally, or is holding the front line. I guess the other problem in this is you do have to stay quite tight with. It's not like there's another front line. I suppose there is Ingrid, but the point is with all that, like, if it happens, it's like his crest. It's like, if it happens, it's incidental. It's definitely not something that, like, you know, I think you react to the map and the enemies in terms of your position, like deliberately positioning yourself there. But maybe we see more of it. It's something I don't really think about. Songstress will just bring it up to just play out. Utterly broken it is. Fantastic. As good as it gets. Well, so as good as it gets. We do have this one. Yeah, I mean, that's very useful for mastery early doors. So yeah. And then I think this is bad. The reason I think it's bad is because it's good. You go in there, you stack Rally, you give a few other bonuses to Rally, which she has in her abilities, and then suddenly Annette becomes a Rally machine. Which means that she gains no experience and, like, just doesn't contribute. Yeah, and it's far too easy to just fall into the Rally trap when you really want Annette to be doing things. So, you know, I think the moment we stepped away from that, things improved for her. Occasionally conserves uses of attack magic. I think that's more useful than the healing one. But the problem is Annette doesn't seem to get the top tier spells that, like, Dorothea is getting. It's the other thing with Dorothy. Oh, by the way, him. What even is your thing? Mrs. Optimus. Takes 2 less damage while in formation with the battalion. Yeah. Got one of those. Yeah, like the other thing with Dorothea, like she's lower than Lysithea and thingy, and she's got Meteor and Thora. And that's just great. And Meteor's a hell of a spell, and Thora, as I say, is just like solid, reliable. Even Lysithea, I mean, like, yeah, Luna is good actually. Do you know, I didn't even notice that it's got. Yeah, I never even considered that. I'll just go for the damage. Dark Spikes is fantastic. Like, just kill cavalry. Again, made great by Thyrsis, but yeah. And then, yeah, Hades is okay. And then these two. She, unless you are very specifically doing a weird Lysithea build, like, that's never going to come in. She doesn't use combat arts, so that's kind of worthless. Yeah, that's brilliant. It sometimes gets in the way, but it's brilliant. Well, anyway, right. Rabbiting on. That will conclude our episode there. Next time we'll come back and I think we'll have another pop at this. I think, as I say, it's doable with a little bit more luck. Just to get through that early salvo. So, thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed it, and I'll see you next time. Bye-bye-bye.